Welcome to the Copperfield Electric Podcast. This is the deep dive, and today we're taking a closer look at something that's, well, rapidly transforming our homes and how we get around the accelerating adoption of electric vehicles. Specifically, we're zeroing in on the practical, yet maybe often overlooked, advantages of installing an EV charging station right there at home.
Yeah, it's becoming a really big topic for homeowners.
Exactly. Our mission for this deep dive is to kind of unearth the most impactful benefits of this trend. We're pulling insights from a recent article on EV charging and also looking into the services of a specific electrical company, Copperfield Electric. We're really aiming to go beyond just the basics, giving you those insights that make you feel truly informed and maybe ready for the shift.
Getting those aha moments, right?
That's the goal. We'll explore everything from like the sheer convenience and the significant savings to how an EV charger can actually enhance your home's value. So let's unpack this. When you think about having your own charger at home, what's the very first, most, tangible benefit that comes to mind?
Well, I think the thing that jumps out immediately for almost everyone is just the unmatched convenience. Imagine this.
Yeah.
Instead of having to interrupt your day, maybe hunt for an open public charging station, or worse, pulling up and finding one that's occupied or out of order.
Ugh, yeah, that's frustrating.
Totally. Instead, you just pull into your garage or your driveway, you plug in, and honestly, you just forget about it until the morning. It's remarkably similar to how we charge our phones overnight, right? You go to sleep, the car charges, and you wake up, boom, fully topped up vehicle, ready for whatever your day holds.
Okay.
This completely takes away what people often call range anxiety, that little pit in your stomach you might get when your gas light comes on and you're far from a station. With a home charger, that feeling it vanishes. You're basically never scheduling your life around a charging stop again.
That sounds incredibly liberating. I mean, especially for anyone who has experienced that scramble for a public charger or even just the mental load of constantly checking your battery level. But okay, beyond that daily ease, let's talk numbers. Does this level of convenience come with a premium, or are we talking about genuine long-term cost savings here?
That's a crucial point. And the answer is a pretty resounding yes to significant long-term cost savings. See, public charging, particularly those super fast DC chargers, they often come with premium rates. Sometimes they even fluctuate based on demand, a bit like gasoline prices, You're paying for the convenience of that speed.
Right. Makes sense.
Charging at home, though, that lets you leverage your residential electricity rates, and those are typically much, much lower. Plus, many utility companies now offer specific off-peak discounts, so you can program your car to only charge when electricity demand is lowest, usually late at night, and pay just a fraction of the peak cost.
Oh, interesting. So you can actually schedule it.
Absolutely. Some utilities even have these innovative demand response programs where they might actually pay you a little bit or give you credits to charge during specific off-peak windows, or maybe reduce your charging during peak load times to help stabilize the grid.
Wow.
So that's a direct financial return right there. And another point on cost. Consistently using a level 2 home charger is generally much gentler on your vehicle's battery compared to frequent high-speed public charging. This could potentially extend its lifespan and maybe reduce long-term maintenance costs too.
That's a really powerful argument for the wallet, definitely. You mentioned level 2 charging, which leads me to my next thought. Speed. How much faster are we talking compared to just, plugging into a regular wall outlet? Because for many, that feels painfully slow.
Yeah, that's an excellent question. And honestly, it's like night and day. When we talk about home EV charger installations, we're almost always referring to level 2 chargers. Think of it like this. A standard wall outlet, what we call a level 1 charger, it operates on 120 volts, just like your average lamp or your phone charger.
Okay.
It might add maybe 3 to 5 miles of range per hour of charging, which is fine for a trickle charge if you're parked for days, but it's really not practical for daily driving needs.
Right. Not if you need to get somewhere tomorrow.
Exactly. Now, a level 2 charger, that operates on 240 volts. It's more like the power your electric dryer or your oven uses. And this does require a dedicated circuit installed in your home's electrical panel.
Okay, so there's an installation aspect.
Yes, definitely. But that significant power boost means you can add anywhere from, say, 25 to maybe 40 miles of range per hour, depending on your specific vehicle and the charger itself. This translates to fully charging most EVs in just a few hours easily overnight, or, giving you a really significant top-up during a midday break if you needed it. It offers genuine flexibility, letting you manage your day without constantly planning around charging stops.
So you're getting this convenience, the savings, the speed. If you're making this investment, this upgrade, what does it all mean for your actual home? Does installing one of these advanced charging systems actually add tangible value to your property? Or is it really just a personal convenience thing?
Well, if we zoom out a bit and look at the real estate landscape, the answer is increasingly a definite yes. It can significantly boost your home's value. As electric vehicles keep gaining popularity and we're seeing millions more on the road every year, it feels like a built-in EV charging station is fast becoming a major selling point for home buyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it appeals directly to this growing group of buyers who are, tech savvy, environmentally conscious, and just generally forward thinking. It's sort of moving beyond being just a nice to have feature. For a lot of people now, it's becoming an expected amenity. It's a signal that the home isn't just move-in ready, but is also future ready.
Future ready, I like that.
Some studies are even suggesting that having a home EV charger can increase property value by maybe 1 or 2%, depending on the market and the type of charger, of course.
Yeah.
So if you plan to sell your home down the line, this can definitely help your property stand out, maybe attract more serious buyers, and it offers a pretty clear return on your investment. It just signals modernity and readiness for these evolving lifestyles.
That's a compelling financial angle I hadn't fully considered. Okay, so beyond the personal convenience, the cost savings, even the property value boost, is there a broader impact? What about the environmental side of things? We generally know EVs are greener, but how does home charging specifically fit into that picture?
Right, and this is where it gets really impactful, especially for folks focused on sustainability. Charging at home gives you, well, unparalleled control over your energy sources. This is particularly true if your home happens to be equipped with solar panels. You're essentially fueling your vehicle directly from clean, renewable energy generated right there on your own roof. That creates a truly, zero-emission transportation solution right from home. It dramatically reduces your reliance on public charging stations, which, while obviously useful, often draw power from the general grid.
Right.
And that grid energy, depending on where you live and your region's energy mix, might still be derived partly from fossil fuels. So by taking control at home, you're directly contributing to lowering your personal carbon footprint and helping build a greener future. It feels like you're making a tangible difference with every single charge.
It sounds like there's quite a bit of modern tech underpinning these systems then.
Yeah.
What kind of actual control do you have over the charging process itself? Is it just a simple plug and play, like plug it in and it goes, or can you really fine-tune things?
Oh, it's way beyond just plug and play these days. Modern home EV charging stations are actually incredibly smart. They offer a surprising level of custom control, often right at your fingertips through your phone. Many come equipped with smart features and dedicated mobile apps. These let you monitor your charging status remotely from basically anywhere. You can set precise timers going back to that cost saving to ensure your vehicle only charges during those cheaper off-peak hours we discussed.
Okay, that's useful.
Definitely. You can also track your energy consumption in detail, so you get clear insights into exactly how much power your vehicle is using and how that impacts your overall energy bill. This whole smart integration allows you to remotely start, stop, or schedule charging sessions, making sure you're always optimizing for efficiency and savings, but without sacrificing performance or convenience. It's really about putting you squarely in the driver's seat, pun intended maybe, of your home energy usage and your vehicle's energy needs.
Huh, nice one.
And some models even have the foundational technology for future vehicle-to-grid or V2G capabilities. That's where your car could potentially send power back to your home or even the grid during peak demand times. That's still evolving, but the tech is moving there.
Wow, okay. That's looking really far ahead. These benefits, though, the ones available right now, they're incredibly compelling. It makes perfect sense why so many people are actively looking into making this upgrade. But for someone who's now thinking, okay, this sounds fantastic, but who actually helps me make this a reality safely and efficiently? You mentioned needing a dedicated circuit, for instance.
Exactly. That's a really important practical question. And that's precisely where our source material highlighted a particularly relevant service provider, Copperfield Electric. They're introduced as a family-owned, trusted 24-hour electrician, and they've got over a decade of experience serving Orange County, California. And when you're dealing with something as integral and potentially dangerous, if not done right, as your home's electrical system, especially for adding a high power level 2 charger, you absolutely want a team that not only understands all the nuances, but really prioritizes safety and long-term reliability.
Makes total sense. You don't want to mess around with electrical work.
Not at all. Their core service in this context is specifically EV charger installation, and they offer it for both homes and businesses, which suggests they understand the different requirements, the different capacities needed for residential versus commercial setups.
Right.
Now, if we dig into why someone might choose Copperfield Electric, based on the source material, there are some clear reasons given. Their team is described as highly trained, licensed, bonded, and insured. They even perform background checks on their technicians.
Well, that's a good peace of mind.
Definitely provides peace of mind when someone's working inside your home. They also emphasize a strong commitment to customer safety and satisfaction, aiming to provide fast, reliable, and affordable electrical solutions. And notably, they back this up with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Plus, and this is a big one, they understand that electrical problems don't always happen between 9 and 5. So they offer 247 emergency electrical services. That's a massive benefit if any unexpected issues pop up down the line related to the charger or anything else electrical.
Yeah, that 247 availability is certainly a major reassurance. Okay, so for our listeners maybe tuning in from Southern California, where exactly does Copperfield Electric provide these services? What's their area?
Good question. Copperfield Electric proudly serves a pretty wide area across Orange County, California. This includes major cities like Irvine, Anaheim, Santa Ana, Costa Mesa, Newport Beach, and particularly all the surrounding communities throughout that part of Southern California. So for anyone listening in that broad region who's thinking about capitalizing on these EV charging benefits, Copperfield Electric is presented as a well-established option within their reach.
Okay.
And while our deep dive today is really focused on EV chargers, it's probably worth noting their broader expertise, as mentioned in the sources. They also handle electrical installation for new construction projects, including things like accessory dwelling units, ADUs.
Oh, yeah, those are popular now.
Very popular. And critically, they do panel upgrades. This last point is especially relevant to EV charger installation because adding that powerful level 2 charger often does require upgrading your home's main electrical panel to safely support the increased load.
Right, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, their ability to handle that upgrade, along with general troubleshooting and repairs, lighting, home safety outlets, it really showcases a holistic understanding of electrical systems, which is paramount when you're integrating significant new technology like an EV charger into your home's existing infrastructure.
Yeah.
It means they're not just, sticking a charger on the wall, but making sure your entire electrical system is robust and safe enough for it.
Wow, that really does round out the picture.
Yeah.
So just to recap quickly, we've covered the incredible daily convenience, no more station hunting, those fantastic long-term savings that can really add up, especially with off-peak charging. The sheer speed and efficiency of level 2 charging compared to a standard outlet, how it can actually significantly increase your home's resale value.
Yeah, future-proofing it.
Exactly. And the profound positive impact on your personal carbon footprint, especially if you have solar. Plus the empowerment you get from those smart custom control features, scheduling, tracking.
Absolutely. I think what this deep dive really highlights is that installing an EV charging station at home, it isn't just about, the practicalities. It's actually a smart, empowering decision for both current and future EV owners. It means your vehicle is always ready when you need it, your wallet benefits from lower, more predictable energy costs, and your environmental impact is consciously lowered. Ultimately, it just profoundly simplifies and I think enhances the entire EV ownership experience.
So as you reflect on all of this, maybe consider how adding an EV charging station isn't just about the immediate nuts and bolts of keeping your car charged today. It really feels like an investment in a more integrated, more sustainable, and ultimately a more valuable home for tomorrow. It truly redefines what your home can do for you. Which leads to a final thought. What other home technologies do you think will become essential as our lifestyles continue to evolve and merge with these kinds of new innovations? Something to think about. We'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.